Hello, my name is Evan Vance. I chose the historical fiction book, The Midwife's Apprentice by Karen Cushman. Karen Cushman was born in Chicago, Illinois, but moved with her family to California at the age of 10 years old. And at this age, she really discovered how much she loved to read and write. But also at this age, she was an outsider. She didn't feel like she was ever included. And that is where she draws a lot of her inspiration from in writing about a lot of these characters in these books. A lot of the characters feel like they are trying to find themselves and they really feel like outsiders. And after elementary school and high school, she went to Stanford University and she worked at JFK University for 11 years. And she actually retired in 1996 to become a children's author full-time. And that same year, she actually won the Newbery Award for The Midwife's Apprentice. And The Midwife's Apprentice is a really good book. It's a middle-level book, even though the Lexile level is pretty high. It's 1,240, but the content is relatable to middle school level students. I feel like the character is relatable to the students, and that is one of the big reasons that I chose this book, is because when you're in that age category, the 6th through 8th graders, 6th through 9th graders, you are going through a tough time. That's when you're going through adolescence and you are trying to find yourself. And the character Alice in The Midwife's Apprentice is that same way. She's really trying to find herself and what she's good at. So The Midwife's Apprentice is set back in the 14th century, medieval times. It's about a girl, better known to the village as Brat, who is actually discovered by the village midwife sleeping on a huge pile of manure on a really, really cold winter night. And Brat, who actually names herself Alice because she didn't know her name, she didn't know how old she was probably 12 or 13 years old. She didn't have any parents, and for as long as she can remember, she's been on her own. All she does is go from village to village, trying to steal scraps of food or steal a turnip or an onion here or there, just to do what she can to survive. And after the midwife discovers her, she actually becomes pretty much the midwife's servant. And when the midwife goes on these house calls, Alice brings a basket full of potions and lotions and clean linens, but she's never allowed to go in and see what the midwife is actually doing. So she really tries to learn what she's doing through listening and peeking in the window or cracks of doors and things like that. And she really goes through a tough time in this village. What she calls the village boys are really, really rude to her. They tease her all the time. But after a while, she actually gains a lot of respect in this village. People start asking her questions and people start asking for her, which does not please the midwife at all. But this gives Alice a tremendous amount of confidence, and she actually, does feel like she has a place in this world until she experiences a little bit of a blunder, and it really shatters her confidence. And as a result of that, she makes a decision, and that decision will change her life. And she goes on this journey to figure out exactly what she wants to be, and she's gonna find herself. And her best friend go on this journey together, and she discovers exactly what it is that she wants to do. And that is why you need to read The Midwife's Apprentice by Karen Cushman to see this journey that Alice goes on to find herself. Thank you.